our DPF 6000 XRP. First of all, the adhesive has an air egress system in it. So we have channels here to allow the air to escape. If you get into a situation where you have bubbles, we're just going to push some vinyl down here, and you can clearly see some good sized bubbles here. You can take them, the larger ones, divide them into smaller pieces, and just touch them out with your finger. Very simple. Bubbles that are already existing, just in a small round bubble, just touch them out with your thumb, and you're able to lay this completely flat. Larger bubbles, like I said, cut them up into smaller bubbles, and just touch them. Very easy to work with. Now, the adhesive is also very repositionable. If you're working with the film, and something like this happens, of course this isn't going to happen in your average day at the shop, but if it did and you have adhesive touching itself, and you can see that I'm making very solid contact with the adhesive to itself, just pop it back up, gently pull down on the vinyl, make sure that the entire piece all the way across lets go. I'm just going to flip this over to show you. You can see that the adhesive is completely unharmed. So you can work with this media as many times as you need to get the application exactly the way it's supposed to be. Now you can see in the light here some of the creases that are in the vinyl. I can push those out with a squeegee, but it's just as easy to gently touch the vinyl with a little bit of heat, and they're going to go away. Now, as I'm adding this heat, this is another point that I want to make. What happens if you're going around the front of a car, around the bumper, and you heat the vinyl up a little bit too much, and you get a stretch? So I'm putting a pretty extreme stretch here in the vinyl. You can see how the image is distorted. We've lost a little bit of color right in here. Typically a graphic like this is going to have to be replaced. If you're using the DPF 6000 XRP with our 3220 laminate, simply pull all of the vinyl apart so no adhesive is touching itself first. So you want to spread the vinyl apart, and then we're just going to take the heat gun just like this, touch it gently with heat, and we're going to bring all of that right back exactly the way it was when the vinyl came off the roll. I have a little bit of a crease in the liner here, so that's why it's not coming back absolutely perfect. Up here also, I'm just going to straighten this out. You come back in and touch this with heat, and you'll see how this comes back absolutely perfectly flat. So we've been able to take the same piece, put bubbles in it, put creases and wrinkles in it, put a sizable stretch in the vinyl, all with the same piece, within a few seconds of each other. And what do we have now? A perfectly flat piece of vinyl that is ready to be applied. If you come in close, you'll be able to look at the structure of the honeycomb. You can see that it is absolutely perfect. Every pixel has been put back exactly where it was when it came off the printer. And we have a piece of vinyl that, when I install it, it's very easy to get an absolutely perfect and flawless application. Just another tip and trick for the DPF 6000 XRP.